Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do One Piece episode 634 review. Now, of course, the episode link is going to be in the description box below on One Piece Official. Now, this episode, the first half, which is basically Cavendish and Rebecca, is like really slow paced. I'm not joking. However, after that, it picks up significantly. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck did Burgess just do? Like, he just sent these dudes packing in the air. Like, even like a sub, well, he was like a giant, but he was like a semi-giant. And it was like he used hockey to like blast them up in the air. And I'm like, wait, can you do that with hockey? Can you do that with Howl? I don't know. But, well, then again, no. I believe that the scene was actually only anime. So, but that's another story. What I will say is that it was so obvious that this individual with the purple was the Purple Tiger Fujitora. That's what Fujitora stands for. It stands for Purple Tiger. Isho-san. And to me, it was so obvious. Because if you take a look at the opening, and it's clear as day. So, but now you guys know who he is. He is Fujitora the Purple Tiger, okay? And no, I can't say anything else, because if you also look at the opening, it should give you a hint as to what his abilities may be. It gives you a very strong hint. But, I'm gonna leave it at that, alright? Fujitora's in. Now, if you're wondering, this review is gonna be relatively quick, because I have stuff to do. But I also want to say, before I continue, I want to give props to the Raichus on Patreon. We have achieved the goal, and someone is winning a PlayStation 4. That's fantastic. That is awesome, alright? So, good for you guys. I'll talk to them more later when I get a chance to, because this week I'm busy. I have tests tomorrow, I have tests Thursdays, I have stuff to do today for videos. No, it's just the way it is, right? So, because surprise, surprise, YouTube can be time consuming. Now, that being said, what we have here is a situation in which the Marines are actually on the move. They're on the move. And they're not playing, alright? And they have an admiral. He's in. He's a new admiral. So, once Akainu was bumped up to fleet admiral, and we had Aokiji, Kuzan leave the admirals, leave the Marines in general, that means that there were 2 more spots filled. So, we already know from Film Z that Kizaru, he's still an admiral. That's not changing. And now we have just seen Fujitora, Purple Tiger. So that means that there's 1 more spot left. There's someone else who's an admiral. And what's very impressive here is that Akainu was able to gather very powerful individuals fairly quickly, within the course of 2 years, to, bolster the Marines. He filled the gaps of the Shichibukai, even though, one of them is buggy and he's not really a great asset. And the other one was Law, and Law, he's abandoning ship right now. So, it is what it is. And of course, Flamingo, Mingo, he resigned, so we'll see where that goes. But, even though Akainu has done a very good job when it comes to, reforging, bolstering the Marines, he's already lost 2 Shichibukai, and one of them isn't even worth being called a Shichibukai. Alright, Mr. Clownstar. Now, when it comes to the tournament, right, Burgess. Oh, no, before I get to Burgess, alright, because Burgess was awesome, but we have basically exposition from Cavendish and Rebecca. Alright, now Rebecca, she is a female gladiator. Apparently she's undefeated. I don't know, hey man, maybe for the anime guys, maybe next crew member? Well, no, that goes for the anime guys and the manga guys, right? Because people do strongly believe that she's going to be the next crew member. And I don't know, man. At this point in time, I thought that was going to be Monet back in the day. No, I was dead wrong. So, I don't know. I'll just wait and see. at this point in time. There's nothing else I can do other than wait and see, because I've guessed and I have made assumptions, I've made theories and speculations, and they've all been wrong. So fuck it, I'm just gonna simply wait. But there is something that I do want to point out. Someone reminded me of what Luffy said one day, and I think it was during the Water 7, even probably like before then too, where he wanted to spend the money on buying a bronze statue. Now, even though the statue of Krios isn't bronze, as far as, I mean, it looks like stone, someone was able to correlate that with Rebecca joining the crew. How, because there is this strong connection that she and Luffy have with this statue, I mean, Luffy just happened to wear this particular gear that makes him look like the actual person, Krios. Wherein which this guy, he was undefeated. He only suffered one strike from a sword in his entire career. 3,000 matches, 3,000 wins in the Coliseum. So that's a very impressive track record. And the whole bronze statue bit, because you know how Oda loves to foreshadow. This guy is a foreshadowing master. He has mastered the art of putting something so small at a particular point in time in the story where it will blow up something huge later on. So the bronze statue bit, I don't know. It could be right, it could be wrong, who knows. Now, there's also something very important to know when it comes to Rebecca. When she's walking down the aisle, whatever you want to call it, when she's walking around pretty much, we had some guys who of course were gawking at her because you can't wear that much clothing because there's a weight limit, so she was fairly exposed. And of course she's rocking like the iconic one-piece female look, hourglass, big bust, and pretty much like no ass. Well, sometimes on occasion, except for Violet, which of course she's perfect. But there are also other guys who are just pissed when they look at her. Like, they're pissed and they're mad and they're seething. So there's something going on here with Rebecca, and it clearly has ties to this whole being undefeated shtick. And there's some history there, we don't know exactly, but she said that this is like the last chance, well, this is going to be the last time she fights in this Coliseum, and her goal is to get the Merman no Mi to kill Flamingo, Mingo. So again, there's a lot of history there, but I'm going to leave it at that. When it comes to the toy soldier and when it comes to Frankie, the toy soldier seems to know something. Because he's like, let's not talk here. Because I mean, Frankie was being like loud and rambunctious. Like, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to beat up a Flamingo fan member. And the people of the country, or at least those who are listening in, they're like, what the hell? Nah, yeah. So obviously, and it was funny too, because like, I remember during the scenes, I kept on pausing when it came to the large crowds, just so I could see if Panda Man was hidden anywhere. Alright, because sometimes he's just like, yeah, like he's like in like the woodwork. So I'm like, yo, like I'm always scouting for Panda Man. Whenever there's like a large crowd, I'm always looking out for Panda Man. But no, he wasn't there, at least as far as I could see. So the thing is that again, yeah, there's something going on with the toy soldier. When it comes to Cavendish basically explains how he was a rookie 3 years ago, alright? And then he was very popular, very famous, loved him, alright? And then in came Luffy and the Battle of the Best, or the war. I call it the battle because it was not really a war. And we have the spotlight being focused on not only Luffy, but also all the other rookies at that point in time 2 years ago. The worst generation. And he's just pissed because all the attention that was focused on him is no longer. So his mission now is to kill the Straw Hats and to kill any of the rookies during that time frame, so he can regain his fame. And the Merman no Mi is going to help him in that goal. So a very self-centered goal, but that's the way he is. Now, because you know, the pretty boy type, we've seen it so many times. Now, finally, Burgess. Yo, man. When Burgess came, epic, man. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. I was like, yo, yes, bro. He's like, again, first of all, I don't know what he did. I have no idea what he did when it came to actually taking out these guys. It was like, yo, like, in comes a giant, like, these dudes haven't changed down. Then he's like, ugh. Like, he just goes, he grunts. And then it's like a freaking shockwave. And then they're all in the air. He pulls some Whitebeard shit. They're all in the air and shit. Like, wait, what? And he's like, happy store, happy store. I'm like, yo, this is stupid. It was massively stupid. But it was epic, too. So, I don't think that it actually occurred in the anime. I mean, I don't think that part occurred in the manga, where he just sent dudes flying in the sky and shit. But it was still awesome nonetheless. And then he takes off the mask, and everyone's like, oh, no freaking way. And then we hear his stats. Alright, apparently, he is the captain of the first ship of the Emperor, the Yonko, Blackbeard. So Blackbeard is pulling out some Whitebeard status stuff right now, where he has ships. He has like ship captains and commanders, that kind of stuff. That's what he's doing now. Okay, all right. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it a lot because it really shows you how far Blackbeard has actually gone when it comes to building up his, I guess you want to call it an empire. And I mean, it makes sense because he's the only guy that has 2 devil fruits. And you think that people are going to try and join him and be like, oh yeah, like let's join Blackbeard. Of course they are. And of course, I mean, so would this imply, because, you know, like the assumption here is that when it came to the Whitebeard Pirates, Marco was the strongest because Marco was first division. And Marco was rocking a pretty hacked ability. I mean, he could regenerate and recover from anything. I mean, shit. He took Gart punches and recovered. I mean, he took Kizaru lasers when he had Karasaki sea cuffs on him, and he was still able to recover after the cuffs were off. Even then, when he got lasered twice by Kizaru, he was still, you know, alive, which is impressive. And then furthermore, he's able to take Akainu strikes and still recover. It's like, dude, yo. So Marco is, in my opinion, the best amongst all the commanders. I think it's very obvious. So would that imply that Burgess, since he's the first captain, is he the best of the Blackbeard Pirates, the Kurohige, Kaizuguda? I don't know, because you would think it'd be Shiryu. You would seriously believe that it would be Shiryu. Like, because Shiryu, I just feel that he's just that good when it comes to sword. I mean, I would assume, my assumption would have been, like, Shiryu, then Burgess, then August, you know, like, the guy with the gun, and, you know, going down from there. But Burgess is #1, so it's something that I'm going to leave for thought, because, I mean, he is awesome. I mean, the guy comes in there, yo, man, he comes in there, because I counted, too. It was just 5 laughs. It was hilarious. I thought it was funny as all hell. But what I can say is that I do want to believe that Burgess, at this point in time, even though I love Shiryu, at this point in time, he may be the strongest person aside from Blackbeard in the crew. So he's in the tournament, which means that we may get to see some feats going on with Burgess. I don't know. Alright, I don't know. So it is what it is. And that's it. So, I mean, we did get to see, like, some guys in the back. This guy named Maynard. He was taking out a few guys. He took out this one guy. Something Gambino, whatever his name was, right? No, not from Berserk. Not that dude. Well, easy. But then some dude comes behind Maynard, like, once Maynard's walking away. And he looks weird, right? These giant teeth. He has green hair. Has a bull ring going through his nose. So obviously quite the character, but again, we'll see how that goes. So the episode overall, the pacing at the beginning was very slow, that's obvious, but it picked up significantly towards the half of the episode after they get, like, when they start focusing on Burgess, that's when things start to really pick up. And the stakes are clearly high now that he's in the actual tournament. I mean, despite the and also Bellamy, he comes in there, he knows his Luffy because he remembers the face of the individual that actually, you know, oh yeah, he's gonna remember that face. So, and I can't say that the stakes are high when it comes to Bellamy, because he's Bellamy. But if it's Burgess, oh yeah, then the stakes are extraordinarily high. So, well, we see where things now stand in the Coliseum, and Block A is over. Block B is going to take place. The girl Rebecca's Block D, and then Luffy's Block C. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. The episode, I thought, was actually pretty solid, okay plus to good. So I'm gonna leave it at that. King Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day.